Hello, I'm Charmain. I'm 51. I'm a teacher, although currently I'm not working due to stress. I went through a very hectic divorce and I lost custody of my only child, and that led to mental health illnesses. I went to my GP because I had an itchy scalp. My hair was falling out. We tried different shampoos and different ointments and creams and lotions. This was about 5 or 6 years ago. The treatments didn't work. I tried them for about 2 or 3 years and my GP decided to refer me to a dermatologist. The dermatologist did patch tests on my skin and diagnosed me with eczema. They said I had atopic eczema, which means eczema is all over. By that time, my skin everywhere on my body was itching, as well as my scalp and my hair falling out. I tried the treatments that they were giving me and they didn't work, and things were getting worse. And as I got more and more stressed, my hair got worse and fell out even more. And it got to the point where I had bald patches all over and it made me lose all my confidence. And I got very desperate because I didn't want to go out and meet people, and I felt that it wasn't me. I didn't look the same. It was important that I had my hair, which was shoulder length, but it was disappearing, it was shrinking. It wasn't just bald patches, it was actually getting shorter and shorter, and I didn't know the reason for this. And the dermatologist didn't seem to understand that it mattered that I didn't have my hair. And then one day, I was walking through the town centre and I just came across the Leeds private Trichology clinic. I'd never seen the sign before. I just saw this sign shouting out at me, "Come and we can help you. We can help you to get your hair sorted out and to find out why your skin is so itchy." I made the call and I arranged to have a private consultation with the trichologist, Agnes. So I came for my first consultation with Agnes, the trichologist, in October 2018. When I came for the consultation, I was very low. I felt very low indeed. My hair had a little bit of length at the back and the front was about 1 inch. There were bald patches, and I sat with Agnes and she listened to me while I explained what had been happening the previous 5 years. I told her about all the treatments that I had with my doctor, the shampoos that we used, the lotions for my skin, and how he wasn't sure what was going on. He thought it was folliculitis, he thought it was eczema, he wasn't sure. How when I'd gone to the dermatologist, they diagnosed me with the atopic eczema, but the treatments that they gave me, the antihistamines and the creams and the lotions and the shampoos, again didn't help. And it was quite an emotional time for me because I had to explain that I was desperate for help. I was desperate for somebody to stop what was happening, and it wasn't easy because my hair was shoulder length. I brought some photos to show how I looked, and I spoke for a long time. I think the consultation was 45 minutes to an hour. She showed me a model of how the hair grows, the layers of the skin, and she gave a thorough explanation of the hair cycle. And she gave a thorough explanation of the treatments that were available. And what we did was to go through her analysing and examining my scalp and my hair, and she showed me up close on the TV screen using a camera on my scalp what my hair looked like, how my scalp was flaky, it had cuts and blood because I'd been scratching. It was not nice. It looked really horribly. I remember thinking how gross it looked. I'd never seen anything close up like that before. But Agnes reassured me I'd get my hair back. She would help me, she would go on the journey with me. She explained the treatments that were possible. There was the laser light treatment that we could use. It wouldn't hurt, it wouldn't be painful. I thought it would hurt because I was going through so much pain. It wasn't just emotional. Scratching and scratching until I cut myself. It hurt physically. She also explained that she thought I was lacking in vitamin D. So she arranged for me to have a blood test at my doctor's, and it did actually show up that I was lacking in vitamin D and iron. And she arranged for me to go to Nuffield Hospital, a private hospital, to have a food allergy test done. So they did a blood test to test if I was allergic to any foods. And that was to help to determine why I had the atopic eczema, because I'd never had it in my life before. She was very thorough with what she told me and what we could expect to see after going through the treatment. There was a special offer that he told me about, a 10-week package where you could have 10 sessions. I remember how kind Agnes was listening to me. I talked and talked quite a lot, and the consultation overran. I think I was in about an hour and 15 minutes with her, or an hour and 20 minutes, and she never once complained about me talking. She listened to me. She was very understanding, very sympathetic, very patient with me, and she made me feel that I would be able to get the help that I was asking for. Then she said she would be with me on the journey, and she has been with me on the journey. So I remember at the first treatment we had to cut my hair. It was an inch at the front, so we had to cut the whole head of hair to an inch, and you could see my scalp through it. It was something that I'd never had done before. I'd never had short hair, I'd never had my hair cut like that, and I actually went home and I cried. And it was something that I wasn't sure how I was going to continue going out with my hair so short. But I did, I went out, I tried to brave it, and I remember each time I came for a treatment, Agnes said to me, just embrace the newness. You look beautiful, just embrace it, feel confident, feel good. She examined my scalp, she reassured me that we would monitor and review how my hair was getting on each week. And she looked at my scalp every week and she reassured me that it was less flaky. When we got to about, I think it was week 6 or 7, it was less than 2 months. I had hardly scratched at all, there was no flakes there. We could see a definite improvement. It was quite a journey to get to this point. I'm on the last week now, this is the 10th session. It's been hard, it's been difficult, but each week I felt more and more like myself. I could see the difference. My hair is a lot longer now. This is since October, the end of October, and it's now the beginning of February 2019. My hair is fuller, it's thicker. The treatment's been painless. You just sit under the lamps, there's no pain, and there's a lot of other stages involved, but it's painless. Really happy that I met Agnes. I've been able to talk to her about how I'm feeling. I do talk quite a bit during the sessions. I've been telling her how I feel, and she can see the improvement. She reassures me every time I come to see her. I look forward to seeing her. She builds me up. When I come out, I walk with my head held high. Every time it's been a wonderful experience coming to see her. I'm glad I found her. I've also found that Agnes has been more than just a trichologist for me. She's been somebody that's listened to me, She's helped me. She's made me feel like me again. She's understood that having your hair is quite important, not just as a female but for anybody. And I would recommend anybody who's got scalp problems or hair issues to come and book a consultation. Come and just speak to Agnes. She will give you help, advice. She will analyse your hair, analyse your scalp, examine and tell you exactly what the problem is. You don't know how serious it might be, but she will tell you and she will guide you and she'll be with you. And whatever you decide to do, I would recommend you go for the treatment. Thank you.